Okay, let's get to fighting a whole bunch of trainers until we get to Reds. And yes, I did complete that poorly timed phone call last video. Gee, that was almost as worse as Hiker Anthony calling me at the worst possible time. Okay, I believe this guy is going to be here after you get all the Kanto gym badges, and I believe he's going to give me something. It's an HP up, alright, thank you very much. I'll probably use that on either Lugia or Ho-Oh. I don't really know quite yet. Okay, yeah. Can I go now? Thank you very much. Okay, Route 11. I could have done this route a whole lot earlier, but I guess I just wanted to save it until the end, I guess. After this route is done, I'm going to go back to Lavender Town, and then I'm just going to start from there all the way to Fuchsia City, fighting all the trainers that I can possibly fight. And all the while, I guess I'll talk about my experience with the remakes regarding the Gym Leader rematches. Well, I did talk about them last video, but I only got to half of them. So for Crasher Wake, well, yeah, I guess I guess the fight went pretty well, even though I unintentionally set up the rain with my Kyogre. But I had to make a few sacrifices because I wanted to hit Gyarados with a Thunder attack. So yeah, that means I had to make a lot of sacrifices. And doing so, I unintentionally triggered some of the abilities on Crasher Wake's team, such as Swift Swim. To tell you the truth, Ludicolo did give me some trouble because it wouldn't stop spamming substitutes. Yeah, I guess we all love that move. Not only that, it also had Swift Swim, so you can imagine, yeah, that fight was, no, that Pokemon in particular, it was pretty annoying to take down. Actually, hold on a second, I actually didn't take down Gyarados with Thunder. I took it down with the Dialga, I believe. Yeah, Dialga's Thunderbolt because I didn't want to use Thunder on it, I guess. I'm not really sure why. I guess maybe some of my Pokemon were low HP or something, I guess. Yeah, I don't remember the reason. The point was, yeah, the fight went successfully well, and I was sort of imagining that Crasher Wake would have the same team that he had back in Platinum, but Politoed was not part of his original lineup back in Platinum, so yeah. Looks like no Platinum team for him. I guess maybe the game designers wanted him to have a rain team. So yeah, a rain team he has. And good thing I countered it with Groudon's ability. Oh yeah, I think that's what I used to take down, to take out the sun, the Groudon's ability. I believe it was Ludicolo's Energy Ball that put a lot of damage on Groudon, I believe. Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of the sun. No, I want to get rid of the rain because, yeah, you can imagine how annoying it is. A berry at this point in the game? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Okay, Revive. That's obviously hidden inside that tree. Yeah, that never gets old. So yeah, Groudon took a lot of damage from Energy Ball, but it wasn't really all that devastating. At least I managed to survive it. So on to Byron. Yeah, as you can imagine, his Steel types having Sturdy, and even one Pokemon in particular having a Focus Sash. Yeah, obviously you can tell from my voice, that fight was pretty annoying. This isn't the first time I faced something like that. I think I faced something like that back in Pokemon Volt White, I believe. I seem to recall somebody in Victory Road having a similar team like that, and damn, it was annoying. But somehow I got past this team. And I'm very thankful that I believe his Bastiodon didn't have Metal Burst on it, otherwise I would have just completely lost it. If I inflicted so much damage to it, and then it would have killed me with a Metal Burst. Alright. Luckily for me, I was safe. Now for Candace, obviously her Hail team, that's going to be a problem. So I did the smart thing and got rid of it with Groudon's Sunshine. Or Groudon's Drought ability, sorry. But yeah, unfortunately I had no idea that I was going to go first and then Abomasnow was going to go second. So yeah, I kind of screwed up on that. But it didn't really matter anyway, since there was other opportunities to put Groudon back in battle, despite the fact that it's weak to ice. Doesn't really matter anyway. The point is, I had to stop the Hail before she does some crazy abilities with Hail. Okay, did I fight you? Okay, no I didn't. There's no cheating in Pokemon. Well, some people say there's cheating in Pokemon because they just can't handle a loss. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that on YouTube, a lot. Anyway, Candace also had a Frost Slash, but I believe it didn't have a Focus Sash this time around, unlike Fantina's Frost Slash, which devastated my Heatran when I told you last video. Good thing for that. So yeah, I believe her team kind of looked similar to Platinum, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say all the gym leaders, or some of them rather, have the same lineup as they had back in Platinum, but I'm not too sure if that is the case. And now for Volkner. Okay, one Pokemon I never expected him to have at all, Pelipper. I mean, I get it has Drizzle, and it's supposed to set up the rain for his electric type so you take full advantage of Thunder, I guess. But seriously, seeing something like that on Volkner's team, yeah, that's just very weird. And if that's the case, then you might as well give Gardenia Torkoal or something, or maybe Ninetales, so that way you can set up the sun, so that way her entire team can get benefited from the sun. Yeah, I knew Ambipom and Octillery were very awkward choices for Volkner, but Pelipper? I don't think Pelipper can learn any electric type moves, except for maybe Hidden Power Electric, I guess. Okay, I actually forgot to switch something else to the lead because I unintentionally ran into this fisherman right here. Okay, what does he have? Oh, okay, I should be fine. No problem. So yeah, as for his team, well, I gotta say it was pretty annoying because at some point in the battle, he set up Electric Terrain, and eventually Jolteon put up a Reflect. Yeah, I knew it was going to set up a Reflect somehow because, well, yeah, given how Jolteon's pretty fast, yeah, there was no way I could outspeed it to prevent it from putting up a Reflect. So yeah, Electric Terrain, as a reminder, it it halves the damage from ground-type moves. But it didn't affect me very much, surprisingly enough. I still managed to take down Volkner's Pokemon without any trouble at all. But I will admit one thing, some of the Pokemon he used, I guess, were pretty cool. I'm not really sure if some of the Pokemon he used in Platinum have the same movesets, although Jolteon having Reflects, I guess that would be something good since Jolteon's defense is not exactly great, so yeah, I think it's a pretty good idea to put Reflect on it. I'm not too sure which Pokemon set up the electric terrain. All I know is I think I have to switch out for something because Luxray threw an Intimidate at me, and I'm pretty sure I couldn't one-shot anything because, yeah, the Intimidate's going to lower my attack. Okay, now I'm going to put, I guess, Raikou up first since Gengar gained a level off-screen when I was doing my little daily routines. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be fighting Fishermans forever. That's going to be kind of boring. So yeah, I'm just going to move on to whatever I'm going to fight next. Okay, what do we have here? Fishing Spot. Okay, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they were sort of specific on where you were at. Route 12, obviously no. Route 12, otherwise known as the Silence Bridge. Don't run on the bridge because it's going to scare the water types. Yeah, I think it said something like that. So yeah, Giratina and Groudon pretty much swept Volkner's team. But I did run into a little bit of trouble in the form of Reflect and Electric Terrain. So yeah, other than that, it was perfectly fine. And now for the Elite Four. Yeah, Aaron, he wasn't all that much of a trouble. And just a reminder, when you fight the Elite Four again for the second time, they have their teams that they used back in Platinum, except that the levels are higher. So yeah, Aaron's team, it wasn't anything too scary or anything, because I consider him to be the easiest. Although I will admit one thing, Scizor holding that Oka Berry, or Aka Berry, whatever it's supposed to be called, it did catch me off guard a little bit. But despite the fact that it had that berry, it still went down one hit. Yeah, quad of weakness means quad of weakness. But his Drapion did give me a little bit of trouble because, yeah, that thing is kind of bulky actually. But at least I didn't take a extreme amount of damage from Night Slash. As a matter of fact, I'm not really sure what ability it had. I don't know if it had like Battle Armor or Sniper. I think I want to say maybe it's Battle Armor, because if it was Sniper, then I think Night Slash would have done a whole lot more to me. So yeah, Aaron, I consider him to be the easiest. And I thought so when I first played Diamond version. So Bertha. I think it would have been better if you sent it out Hippowdon first, so that way the Sandstorm could have benefited almost her entire team. Yeah, and as you can imagine, I had a little bit of trouble with her Golem because of that annoying Sturdy ability. But eventually I managed to take it down after several minutes of unending Sturdy trouble. But yeah, the Earthquake, it did hurt me a little bit because Golem use Rock Polish because, yeah, it can because of the Sturdy ability. Yeah, looks like Sturdy works wonders for something like Golem. Use Rock Polish and Golem is just completely fast. But luckily for me, I took out the Sandstorm so that way Rhyperior couldn't get the special defense boost from the Sandstorm since Hippowdon came out first, then Rhyperior. So yeah, I guess it all worked out. Her other Pokemon, well, they weren't really much of a problem to me at all. Although, I actually forgot to put something in the front so that way I could counter her Whiscash. I don't recall if I have any grass moves on my team, probably not. I guess maybe I want to put Kyogre up first, but I completely forgot to do that. But no matter, I took it down nonetheless. Okay, this guy over here, we heard about him back in Vermilion City when I first got there. I believe he's going to give me the Super Rod now. So yeah, this is the place that we get the Super Rod, but it's so late in the game, I don't think I'm going to use it, so yeah, I'm just going to take it and go off on my way. Even though I could find some pretty good Pokemon with the Super Rod, still, I don't really use the rods very much. Although, I will admit, I kind of wish that he was in Vermilion City, so that way you can get the Super Rod a whole lot sooner, because, who knows, maybe you want to use some Pokemon that you fish out of the sea, I'm not really sure what in particular. Anyway, back to my Elite Four run. So after Bertha was Flint, I'll be honest with you, I think maybe he could have been a lot more challenging if he had the Drought ability. I mean, maybe he could have gone with Ninetales or Torkoal to make his team a little bit harder to take down. But since his team was the same as it was in Platinum, he didn't have any Pokemon that could set up the sun. And even then, Torkoal didn't have Drought yet, and neither did Ninetales for that matter. So yeah, I guess his team was, pretty easy. Although, Infernape's Thunder Punch did catch me off guard, but Kyogre managed to survive it without any minimal fuss. And since Rapidash is a pretty speedy Pokemon, it did manage to get a status problem on me with Poison Jab, much to my dismay. But yeah, other than that, he wasn't anything too threatening. Not even his Magmortar was threatening that much. And as for Lucian, yeah, Mr. Mime gave me a little bit of trouble, probably because I didn't have any physical attacking Steel-type moves, I guess. Yeah, given how it's Psychic Fairy, sorry about that. Yeah, there was only so much I can do with it. Yeah, Light Screen was pretty annoying, but I guess maybe that's what it's there for. Okay, below me, I think there should be a cut tree there, but I don't think I have anything with cut right now. So, some point, I guess I'm going to go back to Lavender Town to get this item over there. And get whatever's inside that cut tree right over there. Okay, Route 13. We're halfway there. Okay, now where... Okay, here are some more trainers. So I guess that's enough for the fishermen. Well, I guess temporarily, hopefully. So yeah, Psychic types, I guess they're pretty hard to deal with. Especially with the light screen up. Especially when Bronzong came out, and yeah, it was pretty annoying to deal with, considering the fact that Lucian did switch out Mr. Mime in favor for Bronzong. Yeah, I had a feeling that Earthquake wouldn't hurt me very much, but yeah, I didn't want to take any chances, since, well, it is Bronzong, and let's be real, its only good asset is just taking hits. Its offense is not exactly very great. So yeah. Eventually, I did take it down with Flamethrower. I'm pretty sure it had Heatproof, because if it had... No, I'm pretty sure it had Levitate, not Heatproof. If it had Heatproof, then I'm pretty sure my Flamethrower would have done nothing, along with the light screen. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Levitate. Okay, I'm not really sure how much Pokemon the other Bird Keeper next to this guy has, so I think I'm going to end it off here. Next time, more fighting trainers, and hopefully we can make it to the end. See you next time. Before I go, I just want to get these items that are guarded by the cut trees, so I brought my Farfetch along so that way I can get them. Alright, what do we have here? Alright, we got a Calcium, and there's another cut tree that's not too far away from me, right down there. Yeah, it's kind of strange how I have to use Surf and then use Cut to get access to that item. Well, I guess there's a first for everything. Alright, and over here we got a Nugget. Okay, I'll be sure to sell that off screen. Okay then, next time, more trainers.